Oh, will StreamYard be helpful? Oh, wow,
we got it.
Welcome back. It's the after party. Kyle, welcome to the after party.
Woo! What's going on? I think I might have been on the last after party, like the last one that has happened.
That's right. It was like 6 months ago.
Yeah.
That's right. It's been a long time. It's been that was when in the days of the butcher offing.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that was like
okay. Okay. This is entitled SRF.
Yeah, this is the SRF pre-party.
Pre-SRF dance party.
Right? Yeah, because that was...
So tell us about the butcher off. What happened?
Back
up.
Yeah.
What happened?
No, so I'm just going to be
doing... You guys were going to maybe do a 2 for, like, race and shit, and that got way too crazy, didn't it? Trying to organize it.
And then... I don't know if Josh is actually coming. Like, I think he's going to try to, but he's got some stuff going on that he's just not going to be able to make it. So it just kind of turned into I was still good to do whatever.
Demo.
Like I was like I told Nicole, I was like, I'd love to do like a demo or something. Like if we still have stuff lined up. So we're gonna do a demo. I'm just gonna we're gonna take half and put it on the smoker right away. And then I'm just gonna do
that'll be way more useful.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'll be
I'll be able to actually their own pictures of the parts.
Right. I can actually talk about it.
If they need help with, they can take a picture of.
Right. And
ask them questions.
Answer questions and do stuff like that. So I think it's gonna be fun. It'll be good. So
that'll be
we'll see. I mean,
and you guys are gonna turn it into barbecue like on the spot.
Yep, I think that's the plan. She's bringing a smoker there. My God. So yeah, so it'll
Tennessee
be cool.
Barbecue
again, this is my first forte into any festival in general. And I didn't go, hey, you know what? Let me kind of like feel this out and see how all this is. I went, I'll do a demonstration. No, first I'll do a butcher off first off. But now it's like, no, I'll stand up and do a demonstration. We'll see what happens.
Dial it back. It'll be great. Hopefully, you'll the rest of them take it in front of everybody.
Huh?
Pre-dead.
Right.
Pre-dead and cold.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So it'll be fun. I mean, I'm just super excited to go to SRF in general. Because like I said, this is the first festival we've ever been to. We're driving halfway across the country to do it. So I'm like, hell yeah.
That's the whole thing of a festival is like getting there, like the adventure. The adventure to the festival. It never turns out how you think it will turn out ever. Like ever.
No. Well, I also have 2 kids under 5, and I haven't taken a vacation in 5 years. So I'm like, I get to leave for 4 days. What?
Are you gonna camp on site?
Oh yeah. No, we're camping on site.
In the parking lot or whatever. Yeah, that's the way to go. So much easier.
I know. I was talking to somebody about it the other day. I'm like, this is gonna be like, there's gonna be a ton of people there, probably a ton of people camping, but it'll be cool because it'll be like all the other different groups. Because I'm sure there's other people that are going to SRF that have their own kind of community set up of a bunch of them talking, so they'll all be camped together. Because it'll be like, I'm pretty excited.
Right. And he's got a cool pond out behind the main thing, like past. So there's like a big old chain link fence, and then like a pond, and like where everybody sets up tents and shit. I bet there's a big bonfire because he's got a never-ending wood pile there. So
perfect.
After sundown, it's like it's on. It's like the food, bathroom, like vector where people like start talking, and then like the like music or late night whatever's going in the big old tent thing, right. And then the other part of the triangle is the outback campfire, and you can't. This building is so gigantic in the middle that the ground. It's it's like the different areas when you. Cool thing about walking around a festival, well. For me on acid, when you leave one area and travel to another area, the vibe is 100% different, completely, and you're in a whole new group of people doing a 180-degree thing from the other thing, like just 100 feet over there on the other, but you can't hear them, see them, nothing, right? It's so fun. Yeah, so don't plant. Well, do what you want for Deer Festival, but I always like remind myself not to plant myself like too long. Like you're having a blast right here, but like 10 feet behind you on the other side of that log could be like making jello mud wrestling, and you don't even know it's going. Walk around and come back if it's lame, right? Oh yeah. Oh do. Okay. Got it. Going back.
Oh yeah,
because it's not that big of a place. But even in giant festival lands, it's not that big of a 20 minutes to do the circuit. Go do the circuit.
Right. Go. It's 20 minutes of your time. Go do it. Go see what's going on. Take a walk.
Yeah. See who's cooking some interesting shit. Like, it's not everybody will be like, come here, I'm cooking this like rack of elk or whatever. What are you doing out there?
Literally, you're taking the words out. That's half of what I'm excited for. In my head, I'm also just excited to be camping because I haven't been camping. Like I went once last year and I haven't been in a long time. And it's like, I get to cook breakfast outside and like do all this. A customer just picked up a black bear and tossed me a pack of sausage. So I'm going to do black bear biscuits and gravy one morning while we're there. Like, why not? Because we can.
Yeah, because you're outside. Like, what else are you gonna do? You're camping. You got nowhere to be. Especially there's stuff to see.
My wife's already made a list.
Don't feel pressure to see everything.
My wife's already made a list though of like, we're gonna go to this one. We're gonna go to this one, like the talks and stuff like that. And I'm like, I'll go to half. I'll promise.
Be fluid.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah. You gotta be fluid. It's like there's the intent, and then there's the like, well, this never happened to me before, so I'm gonna hang out here for a few minutes.
Right.
Like, I didn't. Yeah, that one 2 ago, the guy brought a sawmill. That's
awesome.
You can watch that all day.
I do watch it all day. My TikTok is full of it.
Yeah, okay. Something about live in person, like when the log's rolling off and he's got a jumper, it's gonna crush his leg. Like, fuck.
My neighbor has one, so I'll go over there and either help him or just watch him sometimes, and it's insane.
He got one of those little sawmills. How much does he use it?
A lot. He's
I was gonna say,
he's a contractor and stuff, and like does some pretty big jobs. And like he bought it because he was doing a job up in Maine where they were hired to clear all the lumber that was on the property to build a house. Okay. And then instead of buying lumber, he just milled the lumber himself out of all the trees he was already being paid to take down. So it's basically paid for itself already. And then it's like
the circular economy of that waste product is like, my input.
Exactly. Like, because he had that all the time. He would get hired to take out trees and stuff like that. And now he's like, perfect. Now I can use all of this instead of just stashing it or selling it.
Right. Instead of firewood, now it's going to like a better, higher use for way more cash.
Right. And it works out for me because we have a great relationship. So it's like, hey, I need a handful of 6x6s. You got it.
I was wondering. I was watching you put up fence, and I was like, man, he's like throwing gold fucking nuggets everywhere, just like wink, wink, wink. Like you're just strong, and like I'm like, that's expensive now. Okay, you got to deal with a neighbor.
Oh no. All my posts, I buy. They're the PT.
You're buying. Jesus Christ, that's expensive shit.
Dude,
4x5.
Don't I know it.
And you got frost up there, so you got to go down at least 3 feet, right?
Yeah, I go 3.
3. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, 3 feet. That's Jesus. So that's 8-footers. That's expensive shit.
Hey, look who it is.
Uh-oh.
I'm roasting.
We can get the ship to stabilize. Oh. Pull up. Hey, we got
Can you hear me?
Look at that. We can hear you.
Oh, yeah.
Do I have to be near the phone or what? When I'm far away, is it quiet? And when I'm close, is it loud? Okay.
Yeah.
I just didn't know if I had to, yell into the phone.
Still loud, yeah.
Am I loud over here?
No, you're good.
No.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. It must be. Oh, those aren't Bluetooth headphones?
Yeah, they are, but they don't have a mic.
Is that just your phone? Just your regular phone?
Yeah, but maybe there's a mic.
They have to have a mic. They have to.
They must have a mic because there's no way you're the same loud.
Yeah,
That's cool.
It's also not picking up like the sound of the roaster. Like it is a little bit, but when you get closer to it, it fills it.
No, it's really isolating the roaster 100%. You can barely hear it. Yeah, that's
so funny. That curtain rod in front of my camera kind of looks funny though.
You got a tin roof. Oh, that's
yeah. There we go.
Do that to this.
Yeah, this is the shack. This is the roof. There's my logo.
Nice.
And then I pack over there.
The roasting shack.
And then like all of those are different beans.
I like that.
Yeah. So that's the shack.
I think those are.
You're organized.
I am now. I'm doing bourbon cooling. So Jack's Bourbon Cooled just launched its back today. So
I was just talking about that with somebody the other day.
Yeah.
What bourbon do you use?
4 Roses.
Do you use fancy bourbon?
Yeah, 4 Roses.
4 Roses. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Man, when I was drinking, I was such a cheap drunk. I was drinking Wild Turkey 101.
Yeah.
Oh, that was my shit.
That rum. No, Captain Jarrus. Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, listen, what you see is what you get. I'm drinking cheap whiskey.
Don't worry about that.
Man, this is the first time I've done a Jack's in a long time.
Oh boy.
Well, you do it for, is it Christmas limited or like holiday limited or
yeah, it's seasonal. No, I don't always have the beans in. So I just got the beans in and I'll have them for until they're gone, you know. And so it's usually around the holidays that I do it.
Oh, yeah.
And I usually launch in October. It's also the coffee of the month.
About getting that organ on the last show.
Yep. It's me. Now there's no bourbon. There we go. Sorry. That
gets way more creative than me.
That part has to happen fast, or else you don't get the sweetening effect of the bourbon. So, yeah. But do I have a bottle of bourbon in here? Is the other question.
That's an important question.
Yeah. Yes, I do. So, yeah. So it's seasonal, and I love it. It's just I actually had it in September, but I wanted to launch it responsibly, so I waited till October.
There you go. Yeah, these headphones absolutely have Bluetooth in them, or have a microphone in them. Because we can hear you clear as day across the room.
I'm totally all the way across the room. So that's awesome. Is the sound good?
It's amazing.
I'm just gonna start using these on all my things. Jeez, these are noise canceling.
I'm shocked how well we can hear you across the room.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, it is. You must have gain in it because StreamYard likes it.
Well, these are trucker headsets for canceling out like semi truck noises.
Oh, then they must.
Oh, road noise.
Yeah. So I use them in the roasting shack so I don't like kill my ears listening to music out here, you know?
That makes sense.
Wait, you don't just put the speaker right at your level and turn it as high as it will go?
I mean, sometimes I do.
There's another way. Grinding, and I have a podcast in my headphones. I'll just put like the headphones I put on when I'm riding the tractor, just so I don't just like cancel out the podcast and I'm turning that up all the way.
Yeah.
Because my grinder, what's my grinder? It's 8.5 horse, like 250 pound capacity grinder. That thing is
wow.
Yeah.
So what are you guys doing this weekend? Anything exciting?
Hung out with the kids, most of it. Cut up a black bear, stuff like that. You know, the normal things.
The normal things.
Oh, I gotta talk about this. This happened today. I've been running around all day. I had the kids, went to the down the airline, and I have a customer showing who was supposed to be showing up tomorrow for a pick. Last minute thing, I got him in, and they called today. I called to be like, hey, can we move back a half hour? It's my oldest first day of school. My wife wants to be able to go meet the teacher and stuff. I'm like,
Yeah.
push it back. And they go, well, actually, my husband and my son aren't going to be home to help tomorrow. And I'm like,
oh no.
Well, it needs to. Like, something needs to happen. And they're like, well, they're all coming over tonight. Like, what if I bring it over tonight? And I'm like, I'd rather you don't. But and they're like, oh, we have a pig box. Like, we don't have to take it out of anything. Keep it in the pig box. And, all right, that's fine. Perfect. Like, you live 5 minutes away. It is what it is. I'm like, just call me so we can fill out all the paperwork and cut sheets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I see a car, like a little while later, I see a truck like slow roll the driveway. And I'm like, all right, whatever. No trailer or pig box on the back. I'm like, whatever. So about like 15 minutes later, I look out towards the shop and there's just a trailer with a pig box on it, like just right in front of the shop. Like, I'm like, what are we doing here? Like, it's like, so I had to go over, hook it up to the truck, bring it over to my driveway. I hosed it down a little bit and I'm like, all right, like my freaking job. Nicole's frozen face is perfect.
Oh my gosh.
You're
She's
on.
Frozen. How do we get rid of this Nicole?
Holy crap. I'm on here
How do I
twice.
make you go away?
Get rid of me.
Oh.
Okay, good. Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah.
Sorry. What was it? The hybrid predator?
Kill
me.
Is it still echoing?
Okay.
No, you're good.
Okay.
But yeah, just
I'm getting an echo.
Sundays, just normal Sundays where people show up to my house with pigs on trailers. Yes.
You're getting an echo. Here, hold on. Let me see if I can mess with your mics.
What did I do?
I don't know. What did you do?
If I'll leave and come back.
Okay. Oh, now Brian's frozen too. What's going on, everybody? It's just me on here. So, yeah. I don't even know how many people are watching, if anyone is.
I don't even know. Okay, here, let's see what happens. Okay, let's see if you're back for real now.
Am I back?
Yep.
I still have a weird. I'm going to restart my phone.
Okay.
Okay, because you're moving like correctly now. You were kind of robotic.
Right. Well, there was a second.
Maybe it's the phone's getting a little overloaded.
Yeah. There was a second there
so
where
he's on your driveway with the pig box?
I was just here.
That's funny. I gotta go. Okay, tell the rest of the pig story.
Oh no! So like, I just look over at the shop and there's just a trailer there, and I'm like, "What the fuck?"
He just dropped it. Oh, he just literally came by and just dropped it.
But it's like it wasn't in like I can't blame them for this because it's like that is the shop. That's where you would expect to drop something off. I do all my slaughter or like killing like over by the house because I got to be a certain distance away from a neighbor to use a firearm, stuff like that. Keep everything legit. But even if it was to just be kept over there, it was just planted right in the middle of like the cross from like the parking lot of the driveway, like the parking lot section to the new road we just put in out back. It was like just in the middle of that. And I'm like, what? I don't know. People.
Yeah, like, doesn't say drop pigs here.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah. Yeah. Every time I go out to my camp, I just have to like suspend my getting pissedness and just like clean shit up. It's like, who would think to camp and just throw fucking shit and like, really? Okay. Especially like off-grid private camp, like we agree to pack in, pack out, and then just break shit and not.
Yeah.
Who else did it if not you?
Right. Because how many camps do you have? Like, do you manage?
It's just 10 acres of just like trails and roads through the woods. You can camp anywhere.
Oh, nice.
Like there's a bar in the middle and there's a stage in the middle, but you can camp anywhere.
That's
depends
awesome.
how noisy you want to be. Depends how much privacy you want.
Very nice.
But yeah, then there's like camp pits like here and there. So there's like 6 extra small like campfire rings. We'll probably put 10 of them in, maybe more.
Nice.
Yeah, it's think about 10 acres. If you're like camping, like fuck a state park would put in what 150 fucking spots.
Right.
Like we got like I don't know 10.
Yeah,
if it's full.
Yeah, I'm thinking about hip camps going.
The echo's gone. I had 2 instances going on my phone somehow. I don't know how.
That's what it was. I was trying to remove you when you hit back the second time. I had hit remove, but you didn't go away. And when you shut your phone down, both of them went away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you fixed it.
You can't get rid of me.
Dun 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 dun.
It's making your phone freak out. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Is that a mirror?
Yeah.
Oh, that is a mirror. Oh, that's a great way to do that shot. You tilt it down just a tiny bit more, and then when you go work on the roaster,
that's right there.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, it makes it feel more spacious in here.
Around the corner, and then you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are you gonna do one of those on your ceiling when you do the cooking thing in your kitchen?
Maybe something. I might just have a ceiling camera mounted on
like
track. Yeah.
Yeah. Nowadays you could just do a camera with like a screen in front of you, like.
Right.
Were you doing a tripod up on the side over your shoulder or something?
Yeah, basically, like off to my side, because then I had my iPad filming for YouTube. I had my iPad filming for YouTube. I had my iPhone over that for TikTok, while also being covered in bear grease, dealing with a 4-year-old. And I was like, it's not going to be a great video. I didn't film half of the things I needed to, and I was just like, done. Like, I'm going to do a video for the end of it where I clean like my service pistol I use for all my slaughters and stuff like that. Because I use bear grease as gun lube, like exterior gun lube on all of my guns, and it works amazing. Because most of my guns are just like truck guns or farm guns, where it's like, obviously I wouldn't put this on like an AR or something where I'm like really want it, where it's like, no, the 410 and the Judge, they get bear grease and they get used and abused. But it works fantastic. They're getting bear grease.
It's free grease.
Stupid phone keeps falling.
But no, we were just talking.
Yeah, without having one of those things.
Yeah, it's getting the right setup. I think for video is a trick. I'm fussing with lighting now.
Yeah.
So I don't even know. I've watched a million YouTube videos on it.
Yeah. I've got my filming in the shop now. I know exactly where I need to put the camera for that. So I'm not worried about that, but it's all of the other impromptu stuff of like, hey, we're going to do this. And it's like, ugh.
Yep.
No.
Well, I just
trying to make stuff look good.
I pulled some BS on myself. I'm roasting a roast that's not on my list.
Ooh.
But I thought it was
like some for just you.
I thought I saw somebody order 6 pounds of Jock's Bourbon Cool Dark. But now I'm looking on my list and there's no. I bet it is there. I bet that's a 6.
Flash sale.
You're right.
I feel like maybe that order came in after I printed labels today.
I'll do that with cut sheets. I'll be like just in the zone and going. And as I'm cutting, I'm like, they didn't want this. That was the last half. Like, it's like, shit.
Yeah, oh no. Then what do you do?
No. As soon as I get the roaster,
it depends. It depends on what it is. If it's a big ticket item, I usually don't screw up on it. If it's like, it's usually like going into like the top rounds and the I rounds, and it's very easy to be like, all right, stew or grind. Like, we got Philippine Nomad.
Nomad, hello from the Philippines.
Oh, Philippine Nomad's here. Hello.
I always. Yeah, I'll walk in the front door after cooling the roaster back down, and she'll mention that one coffee that I forgot to not roast.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
Fucking no. Gotta go.
No, I gotta go back. Yeah.
I try to do a little extra because I want coffee for me.
Yeah.
And samples and giving away.
See, now I'm so new into the actual coffee scene, like because of this community and basically like both Brian's bullying me into not drinking Folgers anymore.
That's good.
Yeah.
So Folgers is terrible.
It's pretty bad. Now I've had it since for like emergency stuff, and I'm like, oh, this sucks. But we still have it. We still have it for the friends and family that show up that I'm not going to bother doing a friend.
I might be back. I don't know.
Yeah.
Kyle's back.
I've been here. You're
back.
I wonder if Brian's internet's being weird.
It is. He's like, oh, Kyle's back.
Nope. I gotta go tell people. Here, hold on. I'm gonna go see if we can get some more phones off of the. Let's see. How do I put up the little? Stop cam. Yeah, hold on. Get off the internet, kid.
Just screaming in the background.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like I haven't tried any of yours yet. I need to order some. Well, actually, I'm coming to you in 2 weeks.
I feel like you're gonna taste some in 2 weeks. Yeah.
Right.
We serve hollow roast at the festival.
Yes. I know. We were just talking before we hopped on. We were talking about like getting camp set up, and like I'm just excited to camp because I've only been once in like 5 years. So I'm like, just to be camping again, I'm like, perfect. I'm gonna cook breakfast and have my French press down there for coffee, and it's gonna be great.
We cook outside.
Oh, I was telling Scramble.
The diversity of campers.
Oh yeah, I'm sure it's crazy.
Well, you got techno campers and you have like bushcrafters.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's part of the fun, though.
Oh, of course. Well, then you just got hillbillies.
Oh, it's like great. Yeah, like, hey, I'll show you my air conditioning for my tent.
My wife looked at me and she goes, "You know we're getting an air mattress, right?" I'm like, "All right, whatever, it's fine."
Do you need to buy one?
I think we have one.
Okay, because I have 2 double-size or queen-size ones right now. I'm going to get rid of them that I just bought because I was working on my duplex.
Oh, okay.
In Nashville, so I had them, and then now they're the kind that plug in and blow up.
Right.
So yeah. If you need one, let me know before I sell them. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll check tomorrow because I'm pretty sure we have one. But if not, I'll be like, "Hey, Nicole, we'll buy that air mattress off you."
I mean, you can just have it.
Oh, well, that's very nice of you. But yeah, no, I'm excited. She's excited, but she's like, "Is this a vacation?" I'm like, "I don't know yet." I don't know yet. She's like, "When you sold this idea about going to the festival, I didn't really know you were going to be in the festival and doing stuff." I'm like, "Yeah." Well,
neither did I.
We're here now.
Okay, tell her to go listen to Danica Patrick's podcast from last week on Burning Man this year.
Oh God! I was following her a little bit.
It's a festival. That's a great podcast, though. She talked about it from being there, from a woman's point of view.
Oh man, that was such a cluster.
Then she'll go, "Oh, that's the point of a festival." Well,
yeah,
the point of the festival is like the traveling, the enduring, the doing the thing, the like helping the neighbor out, the like all the that's the festival, not the thing you think you're going for. You'll see.
Listen,
it's
I'm
fun.
all for it. Yeah, my wife's gonna enjoy herself. We're gonna make her.
You're gonna make her enjoy herself.
Enjoy yourself.
It's so great. random shit pops up, like, oh, like chin-up contest, you know, like someone brought a chin-up bar or something, like random shit, you know.
That's true.
I don't drink anymore, but whatever that, like, just insane person that lives in my head, now that I've been sober for a couple of years, he just comes out on his own now of just like, oh, I guess this is how we're doing it now. So if I hear someone go in a distance, pull-up contest, I will be gone for the group, and I will be back, hopefully winning that pin-up contest.
So what I'm hearing is you want to have a pull-up contest at Self-Reliance Festival.
Listen, I don't, because I'm going to lose. But whatever is in me, I can't not do a pull-up.
Right.
I'm pretty sure I just summed up being a man, pretty much.
So now I have all this coffee that doesn't go in bags. Where do I put it?
Oh, we got...
Where do you go?
I had this whole plan. I had enough containers for everything, and then I roasted this one, and it's not on the list.
Well, the best way to plan it, men sometimes go awry.
It's okay.
Going back from Costco. Oh, you want news of the day?
Yes. Always.
Costco is now selling 1 ounce gold bars, and they sold out the very first day.
Oh, I heard about that.
All right, that's interesting.
Yep.
Okay.
Swiss and I always heard about gold vending machines in Dubai. Now you can go to Costco and pick up an ounce of gold when you're getting your groceries.
I can tell you, I've never heard about gold vending machines in Dubai. that news hasn't hit me yet.
Yeah, me neither. But know,
it doesn't surprise me.
Hotel lobby.
That has to be the most secure vending machine on the planet.
Not really. When you're driving up in a Bugatti to a place that's $10,000 a night for a hotel room. Nah, what are you gonna do? Steal a $1,000 gold thing?
All right, good point.
Yeah, it's dude. Yeah. The crazy money on the planet is fucking insane. If you haven't gone to see it, you wouldn't know it exists.
No. Well, just the vein of...
You think I got the $100 million yachts like an outlier until you see a whole harbor of $100 million yachts.
Right.
Look at that.
Forget the yachts. The amount of insane vending machines around the world must be insane. Like, have you seen all the ones in Japan? They're nuts. You can just buy pets out of a vending machine. Like, just sushi. Pretty sure you can buy.
I used to sell in the vending channel 20 years ago.
Yeah.
I got to see all the internal stuff they were working on 20 years ago. All this fingerprint shit and link to your MasterCard to the chip to the thing to the fucking... It's been a battle. They're trying to get rid of people. I mean, it's no secret.
Oh, absolutely.
I got to go see the secret vending labs, like 7-Eleven in a box with no humans that would make all the shit. Like
the secret vending box.
It's hard.
Secret vending box would make a good fan name.
That is amazing. That's a place in the world where there's just a bunch of people behind a locked door, trading secrets about vending machines.
I mean, think about it. It's a huge union. It's Teamsters that service those. And when you could wipe 1 million of them out of a job when you release your thing, you need security.
No, as soon as you say it makes complete sense. But just the fact you have to say it, it's crazy.
There's people don't get my one buddy that does a thing. I'm like, how much you think the robot that replaces you costs? Like, there's a number, and its number goes down every fucking day. And you guys are about to go on strike, and you want your number to go up 40%. Now remember, the thing replacing you goes down every day, and you want to go up 40%. Like when those two lines cross, it's like the crossing of the Don't cross the plasma beams.
It's so crazy to be on the outside and see that happening in real time. Like when you look at all of, like the stuff going on with like the writer's strikes and the acting strikes and stuff like that, and you just watch these companies go, so we don't have to spend all this money on all this, and we can take all of this money we were going to spend and put it towards development of all of this technology.
Yeah, like I could just pay Pat GPT and I don't need writers anymore.
No.
Fuck, okay, bye, writers.
Yeah.
Or I need a tenth of the writers, right? Yeah, because you got to have somebody work the AI.
Yeah, and you have to breathe it.
Right.
Once it spits out, you need editors for sure.
But I was like saying to someone,
having
a conversation, I was like, it's going to be tough to find, like, it's going to be a bit before they have a butcher, like, robot. I mean, they have them. They have some machines where it's like you already put the primals in and it's like a big slicer and it just cuts everything up. But it's like everything has to be boned out and everything. And then somebody reminded me of
the cross state exists. It's just further out the curve.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
and I was talking about just like killing the animals and stuff like that. And my buddy reminded me of the DARPA robots that they developed that ran on, what did they describe it as? Biomass, which is essentially dead bodies. Like it was a robot that they would send out that would be powered by eating people. And they canceled that one. At least I hope they did. Like they stopped developing it.
Did they?
There are plans out there for a robot that eats people in order to gain its power. Like that's the thing.
I mean, does it have to be people or is it any dead body?
Well, that's how they're selling it. Of like, like it just eats biomaterial or biomass.
Yeah, it could clear the rats from New York City.
Hey, bitch, you know what you're made of?
Go,
biomass.
That's hilarious.
Oh yeah, did you see that? That robot got deployed in the New York City subway this week. It's like patrols that one subway station now.
How is a robot that fuels itself through biomass any different than our existing robots that fuel ourselves through biomass? That's what I want to know.
It's not.
We're the same thing. Have you ever thought about that? Like,
it's insane. It's
the solar power is the plants that feed the things that we eat. You know, it's all there already.
Listen, this is the level of human I'm at this point. My dad got my daughter those LED like sticker lights. They come in a big string that you can put up, and it's LED. You can change all the colors. Well, they have the thing on them to where it's if you put your thumb on it, there's enough electricity in your body that it lights up the LEDs in like a certain section. And we'll be reading bedtime stories. My wife will be reading, and I'll just sit there and just put my finger on the different ones to put the different colors. I'm like, I'm a goddamn cyborg. Like, holy shit.
Wow, they're that sensitive. Their on rate is that low, huh?
Oh yeah,
that's really interesting.
Yeah.
There it is.
I don't know.
That kind of proves
it feels like all of the technology is leading towards what we already have.
Yeah.
Like we're building these giant constructs to do what we already do.
Well, did you see the articles coming out about the new cargo ships that are going to be powered by air? And it was just a parachute on the front of a cargo ship. And it's like, motherfuckers, we did this a long time ago to get here. Like, why are you so shocked about this new green energy? We're reverting backwards in the dumbest, most expensive way possible. Like,
I thought that was just an Onion article when I saw it.
No, there were a bunch of them. There were a bunch of them that were like, yeah, it's the dumbest thing on the planet. But it's, all these people pitching these things are 20 or 30-year-olds fresh out of college, like who get hired at these big firms. And it's like, all right, hear me out.
Oh, I got a great idea. We can do all this shit to do.
With the wind. And it's a bunch of other 20, 30-year-olds going, that's goddamn genius. And it takes people who have taken a minute to look at history to go, we did that. A lot, like that was the first thing. That was the first thing to get to where you are now.
I thought that was the first thing.
Oh, no, you're right. That's the first thing. Actually, probably the first thing was just accidentally jumping on a log and just holding on for dear life. That was probably the first thing.
Huddle.
Floating to the other island.
Yeah,
Don't get
exactly. Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
screwed.
God.
That's where I'm at with it. I'm like, we're screwed. It's fine. I'll be fine.
I don't think we're screwed, but I'm an optimist.
Yeah, I'm not an optimist.
I think we have some hard times ahead, but I don't think it's going to be the end of us. But if it is the end of us, I won't be here to be proven wrong.
Well,
so
let me change my answer on that. I'm not an optimist, but I'm optimistic. Will be fine. Like my family and the community of people that we hang out with, they'll be fine. Overarching, we're going to be screwed.
I have a big decision to make here about when I end this roast.
Is this one on the list?
I feel like it smells right now, so we're just going to do it. Yeah, that was it.
I made roasting graphs with all your with your last roasting video. I graphed all those, and
I know,
yeah,
and
made
so usually I increase in rate at the very end from those, but that was my first day back on my roaster after it got repaired, so it was acting differently than it usually does.
You're getting used to the heat.
Yeah, there was a lot more heat.
You got to get used to it.
So I'm sure I'll do a few more live streams. Yeah, I was like, what's going on here?
Do another one or whatever. When you get be like, that's the one, and then because then I go back with the stopwatch and time it all and make notes.
Yeah.
Nice.
I zoom in. I zoom in on your what I've been zooming in on is your little controller panel, so that I can see the. I want to see that the temperature gauge. So I can get rate of rise.
Clock, temperature gauge, whatever.
Yep. And then
words.
Yeah. Well, I'm running the stopwatch on my end.
Yeah.
And, you make a little graph, plot every 30 seconds.
Make a little graph.
Out, see what it looks like.
Plot a little curve.
Nice curves.
Go back with it. Look at this graph.
That's a roaster joke.
It is a roaster joke. I should do that T-shirt.
Oh,
roast, nice curves.
Oh my God, you 100% should do that. Because isn't that one of your logos? Is a little bit like a curvy coffee cup kind of? Oh yeah, a little bit of time with the AI. You could make that.
How's that?
Great.
You can see it, right? You can see my logo. That's my logo. Since all that,
there's that coffee cup.
Yeah.
The curves on top. Yeah, that's what I mean. The squiggles.
It's like the steam.
Nice curves. Boom.
Yeah.
Right on top of that. Yep. The steam curves. That'd be sweet.
A logo is my next step. Is actually spending the money to get a good one done. Because it's like I have T-shirts.
You didn't like that one Brian made for you?
Yeah. No, that one's great. I love that one.
I like your assassin.
Yeah, I just thought that was funny. He was like, "You mind if I?"
That's not a good logo. Well,
I don't care. I think when I finally
it's not a bad graphic logo.
No, when I personally spend the money, I think I'm either gonna get this skull that's behind me, stencilized and done up and drawn up, or I have a boar skull that I want to get drawn up. But my shop is the body shop. So I have I would like shirts for the shop itself, but then I also want to do Backwoods Butcher merch. But I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing first, and I think the Backwoods Butcher is winning out at this point. But I think on the back I just want to have it say your friendly neighborhood livestock assassin, and then all my tags
Dude, you could do a line of knives down the road. Make a nice relationship with a good knife maker and have it be Kyle approved. This is balanced right. I approve or whatever. Cuts right. I don't know, whatever. But that's
cuts right.
Yeah.
Is Cuts Right not an existing brand?
Oh,
I'm so ahead of myself. I want to do so many.
It's gotta be that
many things done, and then it's like, oh yeah, I've only been doing content for 6 months. Like, like I don't want to jump too far ahead. I still need to get into the black with the 2 businesses I'm currently running, including this one.
What it is, planes are flying over.
I'm trying to figure out how to tighten the thing with this stuff. Wait, there we go. That work? Yeah. Look, I have a tripod now. Now it's time to cook dinner. Whee! I have
the airplanes fly over.
The now famous squash from the internet.
They're laying down trails.
Sorry if that swallowing was really loud in your ears. I needed water after roasting. Yeah, this is a North Georgia candy squash that somebody gave me.
That's crazy.
And it was in my video, want to see whose is bigger?
Your TikToks have been killing me. They've been absolutely killing me.
Yeah, I haven't scheduled the ones for this week yet. I need to do that tonight before bed, but yeah. The problem is, like, some of my ideas have really, really kind of very meaningful double meanings, and I haven't been willing to come out of the chute with, "Hey, baby, want to graze my pasture?" Because it might be a little counter to my brand.
That's amazing.
Yeah. And then I totally have a hater on YouTube, which is cracking me up.
Oh, that's so good.
Yeah.
Oh, are they stalking you? Like, hey, this? Oh, that's great. Have they made a fake account yet?
Yeah, I have one guy with, I don't know, I think 3 or 4 accounts, and he's very negative about me. And he has accounts with no content in them. It's okay. It doesn't matter. Like, I care 0%, but it's just funny.
No.
Because I burned him really bad the first time he was there. Spirko was like, "That was a pretty good burn, Nicole." I was like, "Yeah, I thought so."
Every time somebody, like, because I don't get it often yet. Like, I get some hate. The one I did get hate on, I knew I was going to get hate on, and that's why I it was a cow dangling from the front of the tractor, but I had like an effect on it, so it was like whatever it would be like. You would put the effect if it was like you and your girlfriend by a lake, like the stars going out of it to big green tractor, swinging back and forth dead. And I had a handful of people be like, "Oh, why do you even need to post this?" Or it's like, "You need to tell me why this animal's dead," and blah blah blah. It's like, well, if you took a second to look at my name or any of my other content, you know exactly why. And you go and look, they're all private accounts. It's like, I don't care. Like, there's already 40 other people that loved it.
They needed a warning.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I had hip campers this weekend. My hip camp is now closed down for the season because I didn't realize it was still open. And it was like, all of a sudden, oh, people are coming.
Yeah.
Nobody's been booking anyway, right?
I love that. Like,
yeah, you're just like, oh, I guess I better like get all my dishes out of the outdoor kitchen sink that I had like just sitting in there. But yeah.
Do you send them like an automated message when they book?
No, I would like to figure out how to do that actually. That would be
okay,
I just have a
laptop.
Yeah.
Yep. Mine
I'm
says,
sure there's
like, hey, this is now my place. You know, I'm not here most of the time. You know, you'll figure it out. You know, I don't monitor the comps for 7.
So
like,
find the stuff.
You'll get it.
It's camping. You'll get it.
I mean, I don't offer them anything. I just say there's 6 fire pits. You'll find one of them. Like, have fun. Don't burn the place.
Don't burn the place down. What do you do about facilities? Do they just go in the ground?
There's a composting toilet right in the very center. It's like the only real structure that's like painted.
Okay.
With, like,
nice.
You know, whatever. People wanted to stop on it. Roses at this point, I think.
Yeah, me and Brian are
talking about did you guys see that one they built at Tim's?
I haven't seen the pictures yet. I saw 1 or 2.
Do
you have it?
Just saw those. Yeah, and Tim bought the plans for here. Hold on, I'll show you. Okay, so this is the shitter. And my question, I had some questions if it would handle Tennessee winter snow load, and they said, "Yep." It's got no overhang, great. So they can collect water. Here, hold on, I gotta. Is that wrong?
Yeah.
Oh, wrong way. Okay, that's the inside. Ooh, oh, okay, there's the door. Now Brian Asklovich will whack his head on that.
Oh, absolutely.
Because they did it with something. It was some way to actually use the timbers. But for most people, they can get in it, So it's a little
bash
short,
my face. It wouldn't even be in my head. Like it would be like
side
the middle of my
and the
nose.
back views where they like tuck it out to service it.
Huh.
So that'll hold a 35-gallon. They went with 35-gallon drums instead of 50 drums, just to make them easier to like put a dolly under and just
that makes sense. I mean, I do 5-gallon buckets in mine,
so
but
if you go with a dry composting toilet, you basically have the next thing they need to put on here is a urine diverter. So like if you're gonna send liquid down the chute, you pull a handle and it drags like those big oil pans for changing oil on trucks. It just pulls that under the chute. So when you piss in it, it goes into the oil pan, right? That's hooked to a hose that goes to the same place that the urinal in the wall goes to. Nice. And when you're not sending liquid down the hole, you let go of the spring-loaded handle, boing, and it pops back out of the way. And now your chute is a chute.
That's pretty goddamn genius.
Pine shape. No. So then you keep pine shavings right next to it, and the equal amount of what you put in plus pine shavings. So if you put in a cup pine shavings, and it covers it. It will never smell at all, ever. You could eat you'd be 10 feet away having a conversation. If you didn't know it was there, you wouldn't know it was there because it doesn't smell because it's completely dry, never exposed to a drop of liquid. Boom. And then when you go to change it, it took all my hip campers takes them about 9 months to fill one up. So
that's not bad.
At that point,
not bad at all.
It's ridiculously light, and I use 50-gallon drums. They're probably, I'd estimate, 75, 100 pounds. I mean, nothing you can't slap. And they're gasketed lids, so you throw a gasketed lid on it.
Right.
And seal it. And after a year, it's humanure, but fuck it. Why not just go 2, call it a day? Are you in a rush to use manure?
Right.
And it's solved everything. I mean,
I have a friend who puts 55-gallon. He puts his 55-gallon drums in his orchard, and I think he has them so that it has contact with the ground. But they leaves them to compost there, and then just lifts them up in 2 years.
All right, that makes sense.
Oh, right, yeah. It's 2 years is the key. Just slow time. All the pathogens go away. Just. God, it's not that complicated, and if you're not just filling it with pee,
right?
It takes a long time to fill it up with the other.
Yeah.
Right. So they're super efficient. I've found. I don't know. So Tim's gonna give it a try with run out in his place, do things. But that little design looks really quick to build. I mean, that was him and Brian one day. That was the first one they built together. So I bet now you get them quicker than that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's good because I'm pretty sure he's
what was the next one? I got this. Here, see if I can build. So this is an 8x8 single room shed that he bought the plans to, and see if I can show you the interior. Yeah. So same thing, something that's quick buildable, has a porch, bedroom, little hangout area, kitchen, sink, boom.
Perfect.
Simple build out.
I think me and Alexis have been talking.
Brian said he's going to do a video series doing the whole how-to.
Perfect. I think we're going to be doing some hit camps up here. So I've got a perfect spot for him. I think it'll only be 3 or 4, maybe. But a little extra money. We're right at the corner of the lakes region. we're in a perfect spot for it. So if I can squeeze a little more money out of this, why not?
Makes sense.
What's
Look, it's
going on?
tactical.
Yeah, if he can perfect the build on that mini shack. Hey, Tactical.
What's up, buddy?
Looking good. That's a nice beard. Oh, he can't hear because he doesn't have earphones on.
He can't hear
That's
you
right.
because he doesn't have my earphones on. He just say hi.
Oh,
He probably came wandering in, wondering if I was ever going to cook dinner because roasting went long.
what is she doing in there?
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, how many tickets left? Do you have a lot of room left? Is it like hurry up, peoples? We're in the countdown, aren't we? Like 4 or 5. Like this is it, right?
2 weeks.
It's this week, SRF.
2 weeks, yeah. So
2 weeks.
we could use more ticket sales, but we're looking good for 500 right now. I would be happier to have 800.
Oh, yeah.
So feel free to buy your tickets, everybody.
Yeah,
Sell.
yeah, that's going to be great. Well, think about it, like Joel Salad. You got crazy people coming, like Salatin, Spearco, like
Yeah,
Wrangler
I have a
Stars.
couple. Yeah, as an attendee, we're not
You better have
we're
a
not
sharp
like
back.
we are not publicizing
we're
that
not
necessarily.
Right.
This is the pre-party drunk fest. We're not.
Yeah.
I heard. Hey, did you hear this rumor?
Yeah.
Let's just start
Well, I
spreading
mean,
Maybe not true.
They said he was. Some people said he was
My
coming in
dog
the
told me.
comments
Jimmy
of one of
Carter's
his videos. Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
nice,
so
nice.
I've got really good. I mean,
Oh.
I've got great speakers this time, and it's really interesting to hear. Like people still don't know Joel Salatin's coming.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I literally heard that.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
bought
well, that's-
tickets was like me and my wife. We bought tickets right before it went to 90.
Yeah.
But like the day that I found out about it, like it was
Yeah.
just it was either Liberty Meat chat or Brian's chat.
Yeah.
They were talking about it, and they're like, "Oh yeah, Joel Salatin's going to be there." I'm like, I looked at my wife. I'm like, "Do you want to go on a road trip to Tennessee in October?" She goes, "Yes," and I go, "Okay,
Yeah.
right on the calendar. Is what we're doing."
Yeah. Joel Salatin. I mean,
It's a good time
well, and it's perfect because he just released a new book, so we're going to do a book signing there now.
Oh, cool.
He's sending out books for sale. We'll sell them at the information booth, and I think it's going to be awesome. I can't wait to read the book. I'm actually going to buy my copy there. So
take that presidential picture with like a handshake holding the book. Like I bought it here.
Yeah.
Got mine at
Your
Self-Reliance Festival.
authentication for later.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Of your
But you know, he has.
one serialized with its own authenticity.
Yes. He's spoken at a lot of stuff this year, like more than I've seen him speak at recently. So I think he's really trying to get the word out, get people empowered to homestead and to grow their food and to, you know, do so in a way that is good for their family, like makes you money and stuff. I think because you know, everybody sees what's going on, and his solution to that is like,
Farm.
well, we
Do
can
something
fix
about
the food system if we all grow good food, then it doesn't matter, right? So, I mean, I'm not putting words in his mouth, but
No,
you know,
that's
I
literally
look at it's like his actions that he's taken in the last few years since Rogue Food started. It's just like we gotta like kick it into overdrive. I'll have to ask him that question when he's there because that's what it looks like from the outside.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I'm basing our entire farm's future off of words that have come out of his mouth. Like,
Yeah.
for sure. So I'm like, I cannot wait to see him speak.
Well, your butchering demo is not during his session.
Perfect.
Yeah, that's right.
That'll be fun though. I'm super excited for that. This is the first kind of thing I've ever done like this, so I think it'll be fun. It's just a live YouTube video.
Well, there's so much stuff going on at once. Isn't there like 3 presentations at once, pretty much around the day?
Yeah. Yeah,
There's
people.
Like 3 stages. It's like a Lollapalooza of prepping.
Honeybee's Kitchen makes really good spice mixes.
Ooh.
Just FYI. Yeah. She's local,
Nice. Are you making
Tennessee.
tea?
I am.
You're cooking.
I'm doing a stir fry
There you go.
from the garden.
Oh, that's what Loco wanted to know.
Yeah.
That's the nomad's question. You got it. Stir fry.
Yeah, it's stir fry, and then I'm gonna do burger patties because I got behind today because I took some time for some things that weren't on the original list. So that's my fast food is burger patties. Yeah.
Oh, burger patties, double cheese and bacon. That's my go-to.
Yeah, I might do some sausage patties too.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm trying to decide. I had a customer leave me some black bear sausage today to try, and I was like,
"Oh, nice."
I know. I'm like, should I eat this now, or I'm thinking about bringing it down and cooking it while we're camping? Do black bear biscuits and gravy? I think I might stick with that.
I mean, that would be
loose sausage, not like tubed, not like links, just like.
No, it's coarse. Yeah, it's just coarse sausage, and I do all mine in cryovac bags. I don't do the chub tubes. So
you don't do that either. Okay, you do coarse. Yeah, you might as well just cook it and use it how you want.
Yeah, I'm gonna get back into link sausage at some point when I have more than likely when I hire an employee like a grunt.
Yeah, when you got someone to do that,
I have to do everything that goes on with link sausage.
Abe Fromm, and you're going to be the sausage king of New Hampshire.
Dude, I already am. I did so much sausage. I've done literally.
We're not talking about Saturday nights.
I'm not talking about Saturday night, folks. I'm not. I'm talking about just hands-on sausage. No,
he's full of them.
I've probably made a metric ton, if not more, sausage links. It's ridiculous, and I have PTSD of it to the point I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah. Is that from your life before being a backwoods butcher?
Yes, exactly. Yep. That's as Brian says. As Brian says, that was my backdoor butcher days, but those are long behind me.
That's right. That shady butchering in the hood, right?
Right, exactly.
I remember those interviews. Oh my God, I was cracking up driving across the desert. The guy selling lottery tickets, wondering why his charcuterie shop's not working.
Oh, Jesus.
Nobody wants night train and prosciutto.
Oh boy.
Should we call it?
Yeah.
Buy your SRF ticket now.
Yeah, Mike, get over here from the Philippines.
Yeah, come on out.
I will say. So I will say,
just go to Mexico, walk across.
I had a highlight podcast moment the other night. We had a decent group. We had probably 10 watching. We had Philippine Nomad in there, and then we had some random dude from England who just randomly clicked on the video. It was 2 a.m. And I looked at my wife after, and I was like, I had people from the Philippines and England watching my random farm show live on YouTube. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Because it's on. It's great.
Yeah. We made it's like we said on the roundtable episode. I made it past episode 20 and it's all just taken off.
Well, now that I can get my phone to work with my headphones, that's going live is super easy for me.
Yeah. I'm looking to get to 1,000 followers on TikTok so I can go live in the shop and just.
I would love to do that too.
I'm literally just gonna set the camera up and just I'll interact with what I can, but also at the same time I'm just gonna be I'm just cutting. You want to see what I'm doing? Fine. I see the morons that go live and have thousands of people watching them do literally nothing.
Yeah,
and I'm like, I can get followed. I can turn some people onto this.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. Follow me on TikTok. Back with Butcher 603 and YouTube.
Yeah, I already have. We should do a cross follower nation on TikTok. See if we can do it. I'll do it tomorrow. I'll be follow this guy. He's awesome. I'll stitch something you did.
Perfect. I'll do the same.
Perfect.
Oh man, you shouldn't have said that. Now I'm gonna have fun with it.
Well, you could show me yours because I showed you mine. I couldn't believe nobody stitched that one. Want to see whose is bigger?
I didn't see that one yet. That one hadn't rolled through yet.
Oh yeah. TikTok did not like cook this cock, and I held up a chicken. I got in trouble for that one.
I got a lamb. I processed a lamb a couple weeks ago now, and I had Mary had a little lamb plan, and then it went immediately went to the carcass hanging, and they pulled that one down. And I immediately just screenshotted a picture of the dead lamb hanging in the cooler and just put up the template of Theo Vaughn talking about make you want to kick a fat kid at Kmart. And I'm like, when TikTok's putting all your stuff up as animal abuse and you're just trying to be the silliest livestock assassin you can. It's fuck you, TikTok.
Yeah, I actually appealed it and they put the sound back on.
That's good.
So I won my appeal. I was like, I'm talking about a chicken.
Yeah, I don't know. There are most of them I'll know before I post it whether or not it's going to get taken down. And I'm not even going to bother appealing that. That makes sense. YouTube every now and then will give me hey, watch it. And I go, just because they make you send a comment back, and I just go, I get it. Thanks for not nuking my page. I get it. I'm not shocked.
Yeah, I haven't gotten that from YouTube. I just get strikes on YouTube.
Yeah. Well, it's I haven't gotten strikes yet. They'll take it and turn it 18 plus. You have to be logged in and have to do that. And it's it just nukes the video.
Right.
Don't tell anybody how to grow weed. They hate that. That gets you 18 plus. You can talk about your tomato plants.
Right.
We had a military helicopter go overhead today, and I'm like, they're looking for the pot. And, somebody looked at me funny. I was like, I'm not growing pot. Nobody's growing pot around here. But there was a time I hear when people grew pot around here, and that's what they're looking for. So
yes. For all you kids out there, they sell 3-foot Walmart kiddie pools and pallets for a reason. Move around the woods, in the barn, out of the barn. Just saying.
Is that how you kids used to do that back in the day?
Well, shit, it'll hold 120 gallons of dirt. That's 1,000 pounds. It's just in the earth. I mean, if you're gonna do it, go big.
Just find a good hiding
and then
spot.
You got a pallet, so you could put 2x4s straight up and have a cage.
Brian, I feel like there's a webinar series in here for you somewhere.
It definitely is. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's a good idea. It's for free on my channel, foodforestfarms.com. Go look on my shorts. I did a whole growing in the spring. Yeah, you're right. I should get back on that now that it's fall. It's harvest time. Now
I feel like there are people who want to know how to cultivate certain plants.
I did genetics for a decade. I'm good at it. Yeah.
I bet. I'm not surprised to hear that.
I'm so shocked.
Yeah.
So shocked. Hey, look, Entheogenic Medics Division 420. Founding member. Yeah. Meat is so good for you.
I gotta skedaddle, guys.
Oh, yeah, 510.
Yeah.
Okay. Holler roast coffee, Nicole.
See you in 2 weeks. Backwoods. SelfRelianceFestival.com. Bye, guys.
Oh, that's a good way. Woo! Self-reliance. Bye.